Curious about outspoken online characters facing real challenges? Watch these delusional wokies tackle the facts. And also like and subscribe, or you'll become a wokie.
How you doing, guys? Do you want to tell us why you're here? Can you tell us why you're still wearing a mask? Is that for COVID or to like protect your identity? Oh. Touch my... Wow.
You do not choke me! Transgender boys who might not have their own money to go buy tampons, if they're provided free in the bathroom, it's a huge plus.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now, you can call yourself whatever you want.
Cis men don't menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same
they
as
don't.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruating is not exclusive
Yes,
to
it
cis
is.
women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So explain to me as to why my body menstruated at
If
some
your
point
chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary?
They're
We're
not
excluding
men.
a whole group of people
They're women
that
dressed
menstruate.
as men. You are not a man. You can pretend to be a man, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Live your life.
This elementary school teacher tried to explain basic biology to wokies, and all they could do was pretend to laugh. Maybe they all need to go back to the 5th grade.
I believe that the Constitution's the best document in political history.
Greatest political document ever
There you
written.
go.
Thank you.
I want to know, how is it possible to believe that when it's based on racist principles? They describe indigenous peoples as merciless Indian savages. They don't describe African Americans as full people, and they don't even recognize other people of color and other minorities that we see today. So I just want to know how you think it's possible to believe that's such a great document we're founded upon.
Thank you for the question. Where does it say that in the document? No, keeper. Where does it say that in the document?
I'm sorry, what?
Where does it say what you said in the actual document?
I'm not entirely sure,
It
but...
doesn't.
No,
She tried to call the Constitution racist, but when asked to back it up, she had no sources. LOL.
If you're willing to be educated, I'm willing to teach. But if you're not willing to listen, a transmasculine person in a dress talking to transphobes is never safe, whether it's physical or verbal.
Okay, so you're not willing to have a discussion because it wouldn't be a safe space.
I am not willing to have a discussion about whether or not I am real and valid.
This wokie says that other voices should be given more priority because she's so privileged.
Anybody that fears a slut walk is ignorant, and I think that anybody that fears too much, I mean, sometimes, excuse me, go away. So to me, it's having ownership over your own space.
These wokies act terrible and look terrible. They undermine their own arguments on women's issues.
In the past, you've talked about how white Australians, Americans, Europeans are being replaced by non-white immigrants in what is often referred to as the Great Replacement Theory. This is the same...
Have I said that whites are being replaced?
Well...
I don't think I said that.
Well, it's been mentioned on your show 4,000 times. And
really, when did I say that?
On your show.
I said whites are being replaced?
You have said that before.
Really?
Yeah.
I would challenge you to cite that, because I'm pretty sure I haven't said that. I said native-born Americans are being replaced, including blacks.
Native-born Americans.
Native-born Americans.
And
Americans who, like black Americans, have been African Americans, have been in the United States for, in many cases, their families over 400 years. And their concerns are every bit as real and valid and alive to me as the concerns of white people whose families have been there 400 years. So I've never said that whites are being replaced. Not one time, and you can't cite it.
Untrue.
So we just met, but when our relationship starts with a lie, it makes it tough to be friends. So
well, you've been lying
let's
about
pull that back. I'm happy to explain what I do think.
So.
Well, you actually can't say it because I didn't say it. It's not. First of all,
it's inspired one of the worst Australian guys.
How do they
of all
get
time
people
to
this
shoot
stupid in the media? I guess it doesn't pay well. Look, I'm sorry. I've lived among people like you for too long, and I don't mean to call you stupid. Maybe you're just pretending to be, but.
A wokie journalist tried painting him as a monster by implication. She got debunked. Apparently, she quit her job after this exchange. LMAO.
Do you sincerely believe that I should be subject to punitive justice on the basis of what I'm wearing? And if so, are you willing to turn yourself in for wearing women's panties in your gay college film?
Well, I'll take those questions in order, I guess. The first one, I would encourage you to behave as a man, is what I would do. Because you are a man, and I don't know how exactly you came to the point where you think you're a woman or very much would like to be a woman, but you aren't. And I don't think anyone who is affirming your delusion is helping you. I don't think that they're actually an ally of yours. I think they're lying to you, and I think it's very disrespectful, and I think it will not lead to your flourishing. I think it will only immiserate you. And so you might hate me for telling you the truth, but I think the truth will set you free.
This wokie came at him with so many bad faith statements. He responded with a calm and cool reality check.
What do you have to say to the trans students on this campus who feel actively victimized by your presence here?
Life's tough. Get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this. Next question.
She was just too pregnant to engage in her wokie nonsense right now. Get a helmet, LOL.
Microsoft staff introducing themselves to the audience. Here they go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Natalie Gadilla. I'm a Caucasian woman with long blonde hair, and I go by she, her. I'm a product marketing lead here at Microsoft and co-host of the podcast Security Unlocked with this guy.
Yes, that would be me. Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Fillingham. I'm a Caucasian man with glasses and a beard. I go by he, him, and I'm a security evangelist here at Microsoft.
I'm an Asian and white female with dark brown hair wearing a red sleeveless top.
I'm a tall Hispanic male wearing a blue shirt, khaki pants.
Now, Bella, speaking as a Caucasian, sort of Dutch background, he, him, Microsoft says it was doing this to help out the blind. But why is stating your race and your gender pronouns relevant in discussing tech issues?
Oh, it's completely irrelevant. This is just massive wokeness on a level that I've never seen before. You know, you think you reach peak woke and then you see something like this and you realize that you haven't. And it's just really unbelievable, and it's embarrassing. It's the most cringeworthy thing I've seen on television.
Just when you thought you've seen peak wokeness. I can't believe we have to introduce ourselves with disclaimers now.
I know I'm gay, actually. I'm gay. You see, typical lefty. You don't like someone, call them homophobic, call them a fascist, call them a racist, call them a Nazi. Because that's what The Guardian teaches you. This is what happens when you drink too much soy milk. It rots your brain.
Overloaded on soy, she accused him of all sorts of nasty things based on his skin color. But they're the tolerant ones.
Antifa, it's not real. Yeah, it's pathetic, it's disgusting. And let everyone know in your... Yeah, you can show my face, yeah? Let everyone know that...
You feel me back?
Yeah, that's all good.
You guys, go on. No, go on.
It's the fact that you lied to us.
We didn't lie to you.
No, you did.
What does all this say?
Okay, let me change my mind, okay? Let me
keep an eye on the board.
You're a
racist.
You worked really well with your work.
as well, you know.
How do I manage to be racist if I'm black? Is that true? No,
What? Does that happen? Say that again?
Can I be black and racist?
Yes, of course you can.
How's that?
Because racism is discrimination against any other race, you backwards idiot. You guys have such a fool way of thinking. Yeah, record me. I look sexy, and what? Do you think I care? Both of you, it's like you... Look, actually, he's getting annoyed, isn't it? He's keeping quiet, because he knows I'm right.
It's so ironic that these wokies are the ones to go unhinged and ruin someone's stand like this. Earth to wokie white boys. Wokies hate you too.
Yeah, but like when you're talking about the immigration debate, you said if you were here illegally, then you should get deported. I feel like that is stopping
That's a very moderate view, by the way.
I feel like that's stopping like a more progressive debate on how we could help solve the immigration crisis. And
you solve it by deporting the criminals, aka every single one that broke our laws to come here. That's a very moderate position.
But I'm just saying, like, there's like ideas out there that America's this free land, and if you come here, you make it rich. Like, there's a false narrative that's like going out, that's like causing people to come here illegally, and like they try to cross the Rio Grande, and they unfortunately, like, a lot of times, like, if Border Patrol can't save them, then it stops them. So I think there's a more progressive conversation.
I'm sure there's a more progressive way to look at it. Yeah.
No, but
I'm not here to be progressive.
Okay.
These wokies just can't wrap their heads around the idea that law and order need to be followed on immigration.
You don't want any immigrants speaking other languages, or you just want...
No, I want the government to have an official language of the U.S. Our documents are written in English.
So what's the issue with there not being an official...
Because a nation of foreigners is not a nation, it's a colony. You're foreign to one another.
Well, that kind of goes against capitalist ideas, though.
Why?
That's all diverse. In a capitalist society, you want a free market with free choices.
Yeah, but the best ideas win. So the diversity is not the strength, the excellence is the strength.
Well, the diversity is the platform for the strengths.
So diversity is a temporary condition to eventually get to excellence, right?
I as temporary.
Because if you have really bad food poison food and really good food, the good food is going to win out. So it's not the diversity of food, it's the competition of it.
The diversity argument is so easily dismantled. The wokey needs to learn that it's excellence and not just differences that make a country great.
Okay guys, this is lovely. I love how he added all these videos together, you know, trying to show how people are becoming delusional about reality. You see, you don't see something that is colored white and call it black simply because you don't agree with the color. You see, the way Microsoft staff introduce themselves as he, she, and whatever, you introduce yourself by what you wear, the color of your hair, and this. Like, we are not blind. We are listening to you. We are seeing you. And we expect you to give out whatever you want to give out to us without introducing yourself by your pronoun. You see, I really enjoyed this video, and I love how these guys were being put in their place, you understand? I see people that have been delusional. I think the lady, or the guy that dressed like a lady and was asking certain questions, I felt like, stop deceiving yourself, okay? Come out the way you are. Stop wearing something that does not portray who you are. You understand? I see how women, or it's mostly men, though, men that don't agree with their gender, trying to put on costume to cover their gender. And I feel like, why do this? You are created a man. And if you feel you're a woman, what you have between your leg can produce a child, okay? Because that is what God has given you. You know, it's part of what makes you a man. And the quality of a man that you have, that you're trying to hide, to me, I feel it does not make sense. Just come out the way you are. I think this starts from when kids are being brainwashed, you understand? When you keep on telling kids that you can decide to choose who you want to see yourself at. That is where I feel like the Western part of the world, they are getting it wrong. Because you don't see a child doing something wrong and encourage them to keep on following that path. You try to correct them at that younger age, so that when they grow up, they can be able to, correct themselves and fix certain things. I know when I was a bit younger, most times when I do certain things, my mom would tell me, you don't do things like this, do it this way. And at that particular time, I disagree with her, but as time goes on, I'll feel like, yeah, I think what she was saying is the truth. But when you don't caution these children, you don't drag them to the right path, they keep on living this way. And when they grow up, it's kind of difficult to correct them at that old age. So it's better you start correcting them. I think there is why Charlie is always saying college is a scam. Because if you are going to college without learning certain things, I think when I was still in college, I was learning critical thinking. You see, it prepares you, it psychs your mind for you to think in a certain way. Instead of following what the crowd is doing, you have your own individual thinking. You can detect, like, I don't think I want to follow the crowd. I want to do my thing this way. Because what you are doing does not go with my belief, or does not go with what I was being taught, instead of just following the crowd. And I think that is what people are doing right now. They try their best not to hurt people feeling. Even if you see them doing something wrong, you feel like, I don't want to hurt this person, so I would hold the truth from the person. You're not helping them. Because when you don't tell them the truth, they end up doing things that you start wondering, how did these people get here? Whereas you are part of the cause, because you are seeing someone putting their hand in fire, okay? You are seeing someone putting their hand on fire, and you are too scared to let them know that this fire will burn you. So you are part of the problem. So I feel if you see someone doing certain things that does not look normal, call them to action. You know, this is a beautiful one. I love this, and I want to see more videos like this. If you have any recommendation, let me know in the comment section. If it is your first time visiting the channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remember, bless.